Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. So good to see everybody. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday morning. So far, week 0 is here. My goodness. Big Zach Phelps said it. Good morning, crew. Football season is officially here. My goodness, man. It is back. To those who celebrate, happy week 0. Happy week 0 indeed, man. And we are going to hit all college football games today. We're going to hit the NFL today. We're going to hit Major League Baseball. We got a lot. Big Wayne said, good morning, crew. Welcome to week 0 of college football. Hell yeah, Big Wayne. Yes. Dude, so good to see you, man. Big John said, God, family, and football. Let's go, DTL crew. Let's go. Freddie Bear, good morning, AB. I enjoy watching DTL. Freddie Bear, my man. That means the world coming from you, brother. I appreciate you, buddy. Chicago Pat said, hey, crew. Love the look for Chicago Sky to win tonight. It's a bit juiced, but finally they're healthy. They bear New York Liberty last match. They beat New York Liberty last match. Dude, it feels like the WNBA has had a lot of injuries, man. Like, feels like it's been a pretty physical season, you know? So, Big Justin said, morning, crew. Today's a good day to have a good day, ain't it? Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, it is. Liddy said, good morning, everybody. Crystal, good morning. So good to see you. Big Taylor, been a while, AB. Hope you've been well. Been well, Taylor. All waiting for you to come back, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Father Whale said, let's go. Indeed. All right. Let's take a look at how we did yesterday. Keep dropping thoughts, comments, prayers. We don't need prayers. Keep dropping comments in the chat. Didn't need a prayer yesterday here. Eagles and Jets over 32.5. Got that. Falcons, Cowboys over 35.5. Got that. Those two actually hit the over at the same time, which is weird. Mets and the Braves over 8.5. Got that one. Big Randall Mims was there live and in person. He got rings too. Dodgers, Padres over 8. Did not get that one. Did Brad Betts. Big Brad Betts. I can't talk today. Puskas Academia. That sounds like a private school. Deborah Can. That sounds like a pesticide. Over 2.75 minus 140. I don't know what any of these teams are, but Brad hit it. So that's all that matters. So another good day, man. Another good day indeed. We will take that. So good to see everybody. Big Trent, my boy, said NASCAR race tonight. Picks in the Discord. Last race before the playoffs should be wild. Man, it feels like the NASCAR season goes by real quick, too. Listen to Trent here. I'm telling you, my boy, my brother from another mother, he absolutely smashes on NASCAR. Dude's all over it tonight. So make sure to check that one out for sure. Big John said, well done, AB. Big Brand, quietly humbly cash tickets. Hey, you know what? We just try to make a little money. Keep moving, baby. Keep moving. That's all we're trying to do. All right. Let's get into the picks for today. We've got a lot of them, and I separated them because I'm a freak with OCD. But let's get after it. All right. So let me explain what you're looking at here. All right. So I broke the picks down by sport so that it's easier to kind of get a hold of. Now, all right, let's start with college football at the top here, the top 3. All right. So we've already played these on the show. Okay. Iowa State +3. You could still get that. That's good to go. Stanford, Hawaii under 53.5. Unfortunately, that number is gone. I think it's now 50.5. So if you jumped on that, great job. But I'll pay it back to you. Fresno State, Kansas. We played the over 51.5. It's currently at 50.5. So there you go. We beat the number, found some value in Stanford, Hawaii under, but did not on Fresno State. So you can kind of even that thing out. Big Father Whale, happy birthday, big dog. Happy birthday, Effort said. Good morning, AB. And Big Effort, good morning, buddy. Good morning, man. Tizzle, Hawaii -2.5, a smash, 100%. You know, it's funny. I did a radio show in Memphis yesterday, and one of the hosts actually, I think he played at Hawaii. So we spent like 20 minutes in Memphis sports talk yesterday breaking down Stanford and Hawaii. I know that that's a popular game there in Memphis. But he was all over it too. And you heard Greg, California Ranger, talk about it. So I agree, man. Hawaii is the play. But so what we have here, Iowa State +3, Stanford, Hawaii under 53.5. Again, that number is dropped. But Fresno State, Kansas over 51.5. It's dropped to 50.5. So you can find your value right there. Christian said the 901. Yes, sir. A lot of love for Memphis, man. Love it. Okay. So that's college football. And we'll get into all these games. Don't worry. We're just getting the picks up here now. Because I always hate betting, like when betting shows hold the picks to the end, to get, the viewership up, to get your click rate, your engagement rate up. It's like, dude, no. I try to make DTL the complete opposite of every other betting show, right? Like we try to get the picks in there. If you want to come for the picks and you got to bounce, go ahead. No hate there. Hell, we just love to have you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So those are 3 college football. Rick said Stanford is pure trash. Love Hawaii today. Yeah, man. Hawaii's going to be a popular play. In the NFL, okay, we're going to go with 2 games here. Ravens and the Commanders over 35.5. Colts and the Bengals over 35.5. And I'll explain why. So first, Ravens and Commanders. Look, if you don't know it by now, the Baltimore Ravens take the preseason seriously. They do. Both Harbaughs do. I'm just telling you, when a Harbaugh lines up, they take a game seriously. I think that you're going to see some points from the Ravens. I definitely think you're going to see points from the Commanders. I think that they just want to come out and have a good showing. I don't think they care about winning the game or anything like that. But, just a nice showing from everyone around would be solid. So I think that we're going to get a lot of points in this game. And then the Colts and the Bengals, look, the Bengals, I don't know who's going to be playing defense, but I don't care what string it is. They're going to be giving up points. And then the Colts, not that they have a quarterback battle, but, I mean, I don't know if Daniel Jones is going 17 games in a row. So they need to get that thing shored up. I think we're going to see points there. And then finally, Big Thomas said, I'm fixing to bet Hawaii. Hell yeah, Thomas. I love it. Big Dave Clark. Yo, good morning to you, Big Dave. Good to see you, brother. So good to see you, man. Yeah, Mets and the Braves over 9. Look, I'm just going to continue to ride this series. I love when the Mets and the Braves play each other. It's always runs. It's always exciting. 9 is a big number, but again, you're going to see some big numbers in baseball today. It's kind of wild. We've got some weather. We'll go through it. Astros and the Orioles over 9. Love this one as well. Wish I'd have played it yesterday. Damn, I wish I'd have played it. Hey, and what about Ronald Acuna in the afternoon show, man? Hit a home run. I figured Ronnie Boy would have himself a nice game, even if they lost. Yeah, we're going to take the Mets and the Braves over 9. And we're going to take the Astros and the Orioles over 9. Both of those at minus 115. So that's what we have for today. And wanted to break it down by sport so you can see it. So Iowa State in college football, Iowa State +3, Stanford and Hawaii under 53.5, Fresno State, Kansas over 51.5. In the NFL, Ravens, Commanders over 35.5, and then the Colts and the Bengals over 35.5. And then finally, in Major League Baseball, Mets and the Braves over 9, and the Astros and the Orioles over 9. So those are the plays that we have for today. We'll get back to it here in just a second. We got to break down all these games, man, because we got a ton going. Big Robert Bibbo said, good morning, DTL. Good morning, brother. So good to see you, man. Speaking of college football, this is what we got. Week 0, baby. It's here. It's starting early. All right. These times are central. So 12 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Dude, Iowa State, Kansas State gets going. So you can see numbers still there, +3, 51.5 is your total. There you go. We got Idaho State and UNLV, total 66.5. UNLV, a 30.5 point favorite. 30.5. Peggy, are we going 30.5? So good to see you, Peggy. Hope you're having a good day. 30.5 is a ton, man. That's a big number. Fresno State, Kansas. You see Kansas is a 14-point favorite for Spell Dog there. Total of 50.5. Let's see. We had some stats in here. Big Zach said Kansas starting a 6-year quarterback. Fresno State starting a transfer from Temple and Rice on the road at a Big 12 school. There we go. Good stat right there, man. 14-point favorite for Kansas there. Dusty said, enjoy Sterno's 45 MLB bets. Can you imagine how long the show would be if he starts talking? Oh, my God. Dude, Dusty, in week 1, when there's like 120 games, he's got to play on all of them. Stanford Y is 50.5 total points. So, okay, Efren, here's the thing, man. And look, I need the crew on this one. Okay, so we played the under 53.5. It has dropped to 50.5. I'm going to say this. That total is going to reach a point where I'm playing the over. And 50.5 is pretty damn close to it. It is a market efficient number. I don't know if I would play anything on either side of it right now. I really don't. Hawaii, I honestly, Efren, I think at this point, your better play is Hawaii. Look, you've got a couple. Yeah, Tizzle said it. Look, your best play is either just ride Hawaii, all right, money line or spread, whichever you want to do, right? Or, as Tizzle said, you're better off moving the number and parlaying it. That 50.5 is the middle spot. Completely agree. Because, look, man, Hawaii is good. And we all think you're not going to get much out of Stanford, and I think we're probably all pretty accurate, right? Like, I mean, not only the game. If they were playing this at Stanford, I'd still be on Hawaii. But Stanford's got to go to Hawaii. Look, that 50.5, I agree. You're stuck in no man's land. I think the better play would be money line minus 130. Yep, Hawaii, 100% agreed. Rick Funcannon Jr., again, one of the best names. I love Big Slick Rick. I agree. I think that 50.5 is dangerous. Like, I would roll Hawaii money line minus 130. Justin, yeah, Liddy, what pick do you have, Justin? Yeah, would love to see it. Tizzle, garbage time field goal to cook that 50. Agreed. Dude, it's just, ugh. Now, here's the good thing. So, 1 second, we'll put these games back up here. The good thing is this. Treat week 0 the same as we kind of did in the NFL preseason. You're going to get a little bit of a look today. And what you want to look at are teams, with new quarterbacks, right? And how do they come out and function, right? Because you're going to see it next week, man. There's going to be so many games where teams have brand new quarterbacks. Look, Tennessee and Syracuse. Both of them have brand new starting quarterbacks, right? I'll say this. All right, let me put it back up here. Yeah, I think now that 53.5 is gone, Hawaii money line is probably your best play. Probably your best play. The good thing, here's the deal also. The good thing is that this is the last game on the slate. So, if you have anything mixed in parlays, you might get offered a cash out. And if you're playing this separately, it's your last game. So you've got options to hedge should the opportunity present itself to you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, Sam Houston, Western Kentucky. Nobody's talking about this game. This could be pretty solid, man. You see a total of 60.5. I don't know what to do with this because Western Kentucky's a pretty good football team. But so is Sam Houston. Like, Sam Houston's not great, but they're not terrible. I honestly, I don't know what to do with this game. If anybody has a play on it, let me know because you likely are going to know more than I am on this one. But I didn't feel good anyway. I mean, I don't know, man. The first game of the season is always so difficult because your coach having you prepared is a big deal, man. Sorry, I had to stretch. Yeah, if anybody has a play on that Sam Houston Western game, drop it in the chat because I don't know what to do with it. Rick said, I bet Sam Houston plus 10.5, but it's out. Yeah, good call. Like, it's a lot of points, man. Tizzle said, Western Kentucky loves to air it out. Yep, they're going to score. Zach, if you're betting week 0, college football, smash the like button. Yes. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up, man. I promise. I won't ask you for anything else, but that would be huge for sure. Whale said, over in this game. There you go. Okay. It was that a yoga pick. Peggy, yeah. You're funny. Oh, man, that stretch felt good, too. Needed that one. Oh man, needed it. Okay, all right. So that is college football for today. We'll get back to it. Let's talk about the NFL. So we have 10 games. We got two of these slides here, right? So Ravens Commanders -3. Again, look at these times. These are listed Central Time. So understand it, whatever time zone that you're in. Do the adjustment. All right, Rams and the Browns. Browns 8.5-point favorite. Broncos and the Saints. Broncos 3.5-point favorite. Total of 40.5. Colts, Bengals. Love the over for 35.5 in this game. Alex Walton says, "What about Hawaii first half money line?" I love that play. I also thought about the first half under. That's another thing, real quick. Pay attention to first half unders today. Because I think it could be very profitable in week one. And it's not a bad look, man. Just keep an eye. Just watch how points are scored. Do teams come out and score immediately? Does it take a minute? Tizzle, first half under, second half overs. Hell yeah. I like that. 100%. All right. So Colts and the Bengals, 35.5. Texans and the Lions. Lions 1.5-point favorite, a total of 34.5. Continuing in the NFL, Seahawks and the Packers. Packers -3, total 37.5. Jags and the Dolphins. Dolphins 6.5-point favorite, total 38.5. Bills and the Bucks would be a fun game. Over 36.5. Bills favored by 1.5. Chargers and the 49ers. That'll be a really fun game. I almost took the over in this one, 35.5. Chargers 2.5-point favorite. I'm just telling you, Harbaugh on them. Take it seriously. Then the Raiders and the Cardinals, total of 37.5. The Raiders are favored by 2.5 points. So that's what we have in the NFL. Be careful today. Again, every team's going to treat the last preseason game differently, but you're going to see a lot of young dudes out there in the second half throwing. Yeah, Justin, Chargers 49ers got to be an over. Completely agree. Addison, Saints still in a QB battle. Unfortunately, versus the Broncos, still going over receiving yards. Absolutely, 100%. You did that last week, and it paid off right at the end, too. It was nice. Big Cyclone just made it. Was busy cooking up some good tailgate food. Yeah, what'd you make, man? What's on the menu? And big day for you, buddy. Congratulations and best of luck, man. We're definitely riding Iowa State +3. Going to be nice, dude. Tizzle, here's something I noticed for the NFL preseason. The fourth quarter is more than a TD. Take the under. Oh, yeah. I absolutely agree. Needing 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, dude, that clock runs fast. Real fast. I agree on that one, man. Surviving the line. Shout out Chelsea and Zach. Put up a great graphic for us. So if you've never played NFL Survivor Pool, this is what it is. Okay. And essentially every week, you just have to pick one team to win the game. But you can only play that team once in the season. It's a ton of fun. Come play. Everybody's welcome to join in. $25 entry fee. Final payout to be announced September 6th. That's the deadline. Once we know how many are in, we'll figure out all the payouts and all that. But come join. Scan that QR code at the bottom left. Have some fun, man. I'm telling you, Survivor Pool is a blast, dude. And it's a lot of fun. So come check that out. All right. Time to talk some home runs. Let's go. All right. Where are you going today? Aaron Judge +205. Bryce Harper +250. Pete Alonso, the Mets, +310. Mike Trout, pictured there, +325. And Julio Rodriguez, the Mariners, +350. Where are you going today? I like Alonso. Give me Julio Rodriguez. Give me J-Rod. I want some of that Mariners touch. Let me get Julio +350. Pete Alonso is a great play today. I think the Mets continue to mash on the Braves. Mike Trout, solid weather, not a bad look. Harper, obviously. Judge, obviously. Liddy said off the board, Ohtani. I like it. Scott said, AB, you're the best. No, brother, that's you, man. That's you. Kirk said Schwarber off the board. Yeah. Look, it got to a point where I got tired of just putting him on. I felt like everybody's like, my God, Schwarber again? But he just continues to go. Scott said he's going Ronald Acuna. I like that. Ronnie Boy looked good yesterday. He always plays well against the Mets. So there you go. Look, I'm gonna go J-Rod. Drop in the chat who you like. We're gonna go through weather in Major League Baseball, but yeah, give me Julio Rodriguez. All right, let's jump into weather. All right, Red Sox and the Yankees. Look at this weather. Temperature 82, feels like 82, 0% rain, 11.5 miles an hour blowing out and increasing to left field. Right-handed bull hitters, today's your day. God, what was it yesterday? 1-0. Red Sox won, I think. Yeah. Well, today you've got it. Great weather here. Great hitting conditions. Both teams could go off. Nationals and the Phillies. 79 degrees, feels like 79 degrees, no rain, 11 miles an hour blowing out. Now you see a big total. I think the total in this game is like 10, man. But dude, you got weather here. Both sides. Nationals went off yesterday. Let's see what we can get. Astros and the Orioles, man. We saw a great game. We talked about it. Weather was great there yesterday. It's even better today. 78 degrees, feels like 76, no rain. 10 miles an hour blowing out. Look at this wind, man. Finally getting wind in our favor. We haven't had it really in a little while. Justin Schwarber knows when he's on the board. He definitely hit the dong today, sticking it to the board. Yep. Excuse me, 100%, man. So Astros and the Orioles, you see why I'm playing the over there. Giants and the Brewers. 72 degrees, feels like 70 degrees. 0% rain. Again, 11.5 miles an hour, man. Now, I know that you got a little bit of a roof situation, some of these, but still. Solid weather. Mets and the Braves. First one with some rain chance and blowing in. 76, feels like 78. 24% chance of rain, not really worried about that. 6.5 miles an hour, it's blowing in, don't care. Mets and the Braves, you're going to give me the over. That's the only way I'm playing it. Dodgers and the Padres, 78 degrees. Feels like 81. Got some humidity down there. San Diego, proper. 0% rain. 6.5 miles an hour blowing out to right field. So left-handed pull hitters, Shohei Ohtani. Freddie Freeman, there you go, man. Solid spot. Cubs and the Angels, another great spot. 84 degrees, feels like 85. No rain. 7 miles an hour blowing straight out. Roger Long said Cubs have a good scouting report on Trout. High fastballs are his weakness. There you go, sir. Weather-wise, it's going to be a great game. Japan said he's been up since 3:15 for the UFC fights. Now it's time to go to work. There we go, baby. Japan, dedication. I love it. Raymond James, my man. I've been doing hits, runs, and RBIs over home runs. Not much good luck with the home runs. Much better luck for me. Absolutely agree. Home runs are hard to hit, man. Like, that's the one thing. Home runs are hard to hit. All right, let's jump into the analytics here. All right. There you go, man. Filtered by home runs, hitter versus pitcher historicals. So this slide, we're looking at guys who have hit home runs against said starting pitcher today, man. You see Bell up there. You see Alec Baum. He's got 2. Julio Rodriguez, he has 2 on Jeffrey Springs. Man, that Mariners-A's game is going to be fun tonight. Yastrzemski, he's got 2 on Chris Paddock. Machado's got 1 on Glass now. Drake Baldwin's got 1. Vinny Pasquantino. Francisco Alvarez. Laureano. Starling Marte. Aaron Judge has 1 off Crochet. Cedric Mullins, man, like, he's hitting way deep the back of that lineup. He's got a home run off Cal Quantrell. Freddie Freeman, Liddy said it. Freeman a good look today. Yes, here he is. Off Nestor Cortez. See Pete Alonso and big Rolls Royce Lewis down there. All right, hits. Man, again, see Aaron Nola up here at the top. Andrew McCutcheon, he's got 9 hits. Josh Bell, Mike Yastrzemski. You're looking for player prop guys. Teoscar Hernandez, this is your slide. Brent Rooker. He's hitting 417 off George Kirby. Who the hell's doing that? Paul DeJong, Bryce Harper, Dylan Cruz. Look at Dylan Cruz, LSU kid. He was fun to watch in college. CJ Abrams, Xander Bogaerts. Hitting streaks. Dude, Tyler Soderstrom continues to rake. Is anybody riding this hitting streak right here? John Eccles, Grande de Japan, Welch's Ghost. Welch's Ghost, the grape energy drink, is phenomenal. I think it's the best one they make. John, completely agree. Sodas from 20 straight games of the hit. Bobby Witt Jr., 11 straight games of the hit. Francisco Lindor, 10 straight games of the hit. Corbett Carroll, 9 straight games of the hit. If you're looking for player prop dudes, guys that are hitting, these next 2 slides are going to take care of that for you, man. Gurriel, 8 straight games. Bo Bichette, 7 straight. Liddy, Freddie Freeman's got 7 straight. Carlos Correa, 7 straight. Corey Seager, 6 straight. Bryce Terang, Sal Frelick, dude, Brian Hayes, Nick Gonzalez. There you go. Now, putting it all together here, all right, the last 7 games in Major League Baseball, who is just raking? All right, we filtered it by home runs, but you can find every stat. And all this information is in the Discord. I drop it in after every show. I actually did it before the show today. So, Vinny Pasquantino, 5 bombs, man. His last 7 games, hitting 320. 7 strikeouts as well. 2 walks. Jurickson profile for the Braves. 4 home runs. He's got 13 RBIs, dude. Hitting 375 his last 6. Wyatt Langford, he's got 3. Ben Rice got 3. Realmuto, 3. Springer, 3. Joe Adele, you can see it, man. Like, I don't have to read through all of it. If you're looking for player props, these are look, hitting is contagious, and these are your boys that continue, right? So that's why I use the slide right here. Okay. Big Ian said Soda, Rooker, and Bangaliers all to go the yard at plus 7,700 is my lotto for today. I love it. I love the lotto play too. Maddie said Pasquatch. Yes. Maddie, Welch's Ghost is hands down the GOAT. It is so good. I completely agree. Completely agree. All right, let's get our picks back up here for anybody who may have came in right after we put them up. Okay, so split them up here by sport. First 3, college football today. Iowa State plus 3. Stanford, Hawaii under 53.5. And then Fresno State, Kansas over 51.5. In the NFL, Ravens, Commanders over 35.5. Colts, Bengals over 35.5. And then in Major League Baseball, Mets and the Braves over 9. And then the Astros and the Orioles over 9. Those are our plays for today. We will not be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today. We keep it tight on the weekends, man. Make sure that you guys can have some fun too. You've been working all week. Make sure you have time with your family and friends and all that. Speaking of that, Big Randall, we're at Buc-ee's again, folks. You're at Buc-ee's. Hey, if you're still there, if a pack of beaver nuggets happen to get purchased, I'll slide you the $4 on those. Big Randall, good to see you, buddy. You and Knox and Tiff, y'all be safe on your ride home. You had fun, man, in Atlanta this weekend. Dusty, plays for the Orioles. Let's get it, man. Cyclone, buy that 3.5 AB juice worth of squeezing that one. I agree. Look, I'm not going to lie. I think Iowa State wins the game straight up. I do. And I'm not just saying that because you're my boy. And look, I'm not nothing against Kansas State. It's going to be a hell of a game. But, dude, I'm all Cyclone today, baby. Iowa State, they got tornadoes. Tennessee, they got tornadoes. Bring him Cyclones. Let's go. Oh, it's going to be a fun game, man. It's so good that college football's back. AB, Chip Me Up gave out first half under 24. In the Yes. And that's what I was talking about. I think it's a great play. Yeah, I think it's a great play. And use these games to kind of judge next week. I think looking at first half unders in like every game, I'm not saying play them. I'm just saying looking at them, probably going to be pretty profitable. All right. Teams that play their first game. There's a spider. Where'd he come from? Yeah. I like this play a lot. Like across the board. I'm not saying like just this game. I think it's a great play on this game. But yeah. That's something to pay attention to. For sure. Big Wheel Driver. Let's show some love. FCS ball was, man, absolutely. And I had a lot of my boys that played FCS ball. Dude, 100%. Them boys going just as hard. if not harder. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Sid, late start for me. Good morning. Good morning, Sid. Good to see you. Let me get these picks back up here on the screen for you, buddy. Addison Spider means you have to play an 8-leg parlay. Yes. All right. So Iowa State +3, Stanford Y under 53.5, Fresno State, Kansas over 51.5. Ravens Commanders over 35.5, Colts Bengals over 35.5, Mets Braves over 9, Astros Orioles over 9. So that's what we got going for today, my boy Sid. It's good to see you, man. Saw a picture of bar and double cyclone flag and a flag of the actual state of Kansas. Somebody brought the state flag. Oh, dude, that's funny. Reed, sounds like my time at WSU. There you go. Fly that Kansas flag everywhere. It's like the new Washington State flag on game day. Just bring the state of Kansas flag. All Kansas teams we represent, baby. It's gonna be a fun game. Like, I can't wait to watch it. But yeah, going back on that first half unders look, I think it's a smart look across the board. And kind of test it today. And we go big time next Saturday, a week from today. You know what I mean? There's going to be a whole slate of games. Make sure to check the chat for the Discord for Big Trent Wade and his picks in NASCAR as well. Okay, I think that's it. Look, all right, we're going to keep it short. I don't want to go too long today just because there are a lot of games and they get started early. So we'll cut it here. We'll be live tomorrow, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. But yeah, man, got a lot of football on the board. Liddy, let's see. AB, Food Talk, what's your favorite pizza? I'm a thin crust cheese, like one bite. Portnoy, everyone knows the rules. So, okay. Cheese is definitely, like, if you're doing a taste test or a competition, cheese is the standard. My favorite pizza is definitely thin crust and meat lovers, right? When I buy them by the slice, I usually get pepperoni, sausage, and then there's if I can get chorizo, I'd go with it. But a lot of times it's they have a summer sausage as well. And onions. I love onions on pizza. I don't know if anybody else does. Dave says one bite and takes 6. I love when those are funny, right? I love when Portnoy when he did the one at Little Caesars. He did the one at Chuck E. Cheese. And he was standing out front and he's like, this pizza's amazing. He's like, I can't go in because I don't have kids and security kicked me out, but this pizza's amazing. I remember one time I don't know if it was it Randall's kids? It's one of our buddies' kids. They had a party at Chuck E. Cheese and they wouldn't let me in. They're like, sir, we don't allow adult. I never thought about it. When have I been to Chuck E. Cheese, right? I'm like, you're with who? So shout out to Chuck E. Cheese security. Probably, I'd never thought about it. Probably needs to be a thing, and it is. So shout out to them. But dude, apparently they make great pizza. Maddie, I said pineapple and jalapenos on a pizza. I like that. I like when the pineapples are hot too. Randall said the one beer rule is stupid as hell. I could see Randall putting down 8, 9 Jack drinks and just dominating at the games. just firing on the basketball, let the kids know, no, you got to bring your daddy or something. Ain't working, kid. Give me them tickets. Oh, Mimsy. Knox just having a great weekend out there, dude. Going to Braves games. They got rings. It's awesome. Scott said, hi, AB. You like in Hawaii tonight? I have them winning by 2 tutties. I do. It's almost scary that the spread is so low. I'm surprised by that. I thought that Hawaii would be a much bigger favorite. Buffalo wings with ranch. Hell yeah. Now you're talking. That's Randall Mims right there. Buffalo wings with ranch. Chucky got locked up. Yeah, he did. As we swat them kids shots. Yes. That's Randall Mims 100%. Like, kids, you got to step your game up. Thin crust is king, but they just opened a Detroit style spot up here. I love Detroit style. I think like the closest that we have in Nashville is like Jets pizza. It's good. I like that Detroit style, man. It's solid. But yeah, thin crust is the go-to, you know. But I'm with you. Detroit style pizza is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Brent Hall, ranch makes everything better. It really does. Mims, I do that to Knox all the time. Yes. Bro, what do you think Harley's doing right now? He's looking around like, where the hell is everybody? Where's everybody keep going? Buffalo, anything is fire. Japan, yeah, it is, dude. Johnny, Lunchables pizza. Lunchables pizza is good. All right, you take the little bread thing, take the sauce. Do you put the cheese next or do you put the little pepperonis? I think I go pepperoni last. Sleeping, yeah. I bet he is. Harley. Even Domino's thin crust, it does. And Domino's is usually the pizza they have at like Little League games. When they have pizza that in like the concession stand, it's usually Domino's. And it's a good choice. Domino's by the slice, actually, like out of like, the big brand names of pizza, Pizza Hut, Domino's by the slice when sold at concession stand might actually be the best choice. Because Domino's has a lot of like garlic, like seasoning and stuff like that, right? It's great, but you can only eat like a couple. At least for me, I get heartburn off that ish, right? If I'm buying a pizza, I'd probably go Papa John's. Pizza Hut used to be great. Pizza Hut's thin crust meat lover used to be my go-to, but I don't know, man. It's like they changed the toppings or something. Papa John's, if I'm ordering a whole pizza, it's the way to go. If I'm going slice by slice, probably Domino's. Because you could smash two and you'll finish, you're like, my God, why are we not ordering Domino's? Eat that third one, and you're like, oh, it's a lot of seasoning. But so good. But yeah, Pizza Hut, man. Pizza Hut's thin crust meat lovers used to have the game locked. Morning. Pizza out of the box that's been left out all night is the only cure for a hangover. Please say that to Randall about me. Dusty, you and I are the exact same human being. Yes. Look, pizza, excuse me, that's been laying out at Randall's house on the island in the kitchen. Yes, it is the only cure for a hangover. Father Well, Lou Malinado's? Hell yeah, it's fire. Dude, Lou's is great. I had Casey's Pizza yesterday. I swear to God. Yep. West Nashville. Centennial Boulevard, right over by Riverbend Max, the home of Randall Mims. Oh, Riverbend Maximum Security. It's a max prison that's over there right by Casey's. I'll take pictures. I'll say, hey, Randall, you're moving. You sit talk about overnight eating. It's not the same. That's true. Red Baron makes a good pizza, dude. Red Baron makes a great pizza. Casey's Taco, it is great. I absolutely agree. Randall, Slim and Husky. Yeah, Slim and Husky's fire. We have a place called Pie in the Sky, and it's so good. I love local pizzas. I love it. Hi, Tina. Good morning. I hear Casey's breakfast pizza. Man, it is. I love all of Casey's. Casey's has good food. Casey's has really good. Randall, we used to have Pie in the Sky here. We did, didn't we? I forgot about that. Addison, Pizza King had Sig at the table and toy trains brought you your food. Oh, dude. That's awesome. ABM's probably right. Dang it. Like Francie lose Joe. Hey, I'll say this. First off, thank you for the kind words. Number two, Randall's done that for me. Literally. You have known many times, man. I've texted Randall at like 1 a.m. saying, hey, man, that upstairs still open? Bro, without hesitation, every time. Randall's like, doors open. Tell you, he's best dude on planet Earth. Doors open. No question about it. Anytime. Randall's that dude. 100% that dude. Doors always open by 100%. It's a fact. I've proven it. You've seen it on the show the next morning. Harley come running downstairs saying, what's old Uncle Alan doing? Pizza vending machines. Damn, I want in. Dude, me too. That would be awesome. It's Dale Jr.'s place to go. Could run it down. Oh, I've heard he's awesome, Dale Jr. Like, very down to earth. Did you know there are people who don't like pizza? Ice going after the wrong folks. Randall, we have them here. You need them. Got to have someone you can call to bail you out of the jam any hour of the morning. They don't have to quit. Bro, absolutely. Look, in the last year, dog, the last 6 months, my life's been crazy. Right? Like, I know the feeling, dude. And Randall been there 100% of the time. 100% of the time. And that says something, man. It's a real dude. Overslept. Literally just woke up. What's good, gang? Matty boy, you deserve it, man. Been a long week, buddy. Been a long week. Hope you're doing well. Let me get the picks up here for you. I'll read them through real quick. Iowa State +3. All right, got them separated into college football, NFL, and Major League Baseball. So a little bit easier to read. Take what you like. Iowa State +3. Stanford Hawaii under 53.5. Fresno State, Kansas under over 51.5. Ravens Commanders over 35.5. Colts Bengals over 35.5. And then the Mets Braves over 9. And the Astros Orioles over 9. So that's what we got, my man. So good to see you, buddy. Hope your weekend's starting well. And yeah, you deserve that sleep, man. You needed it, boy. You've been working your tail off all week, man. Let's see. What do we got? Tina, I grew up having pizza every Friday for dinner. I'm good with or without pizza after all these years. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Randall's the same way. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Randall eat pizza, right? Like, it's not that he won't. But yeah, like, that's a real thing. Like when you ordered pizza so much as a kid, that you're like, fine. If we can eat it, great. Won't complain, but we got anything else? Dizzle, Mexican food, Liddy can't live. Dude, tacos are the best. I've said it forever. Mexican food. If we were going to open a DTL restaurant, it would be Mexican food. All right. Your proteins, you can keep your inventory down. It's cost effective. All right. You can flip tables quickly. Yeah. Tiff said Mike's hot honey on the pizza. Ooh, that sounds good. Justin, my friend has a dog named Taco. Let's see. Jason said probably pizza because there's breakfast pizza, dessert pizza, deep dish, thin crust variety. Yeah, it's so you could just do so much with it. Jeff, sing the Mbappe. I forgot the beat. I was trying to think of that this morning. Mbappe. I kept doing the wrong one. I was like, Mbappe. It's great to stay up late. Then I was like, that's not the right song at all. So now I've lost the beat, created my own beat, and we're just going to continue incorrectly for the rest of the weekend. And everybody, Randall's going to get tired of hearing Mbappe. It's great. Okay, yeah. Cyclone. At the state fair, there was Nashville hot honey chicken and mac and cheese pizza. Nice. Man, they are getting that Nashville hot honey and hot chicken. I don't know. Whoever is in charge of like Nashville food has jumped all over this hot thing. Like, it hasn't been a thing forever, but they jumped all over it and it's smart. Oh, it's great. Yeah, Cyclone's delicious. I agree. Like, I don't know where the like Nashville hot chicken, like it started, from Prince's, right? Like, let me say, the entire Nashville hot chicken was started by a wonderful black family in Nashville, and it has been appropriated. And I'm not saying it like I'm not getting political or anything, all that. Like, they've been paid handsomely, right? Like, I'm just saying they're the originators, Prince's, and they absolutely created it. And they've been paid for it too. I'm not saying it as some like negative, like they screwed this family, right? Shaq came into their place. They did it on video. You remember when Shaq had that show where he was like a sheriff in Miami and Cat Williams making fun of it? Shaq's like, y'all got any drugs? Like, you can't be no undercover sheriff, Shaq. Anyways, he did an episode where he came into Prince's, and the lady was a big, like the mom, she was a big Shaq fan. And he came in, with like a wig, but he's 7'30", right? And she's like, Shaq. He's like, no. My name is I'm Frank. She's like, shut up, Shaq. It's a funny episode. Prince is the best, man. That's the family that started it. So, yeah. Randall. Shaq was dressed up. She noticed him immediately. Yeah. Shaq with like a wig of like white people's hair and like a mustache. Shaq, like 7 foot. No. My name's Frank. She goes, shut up, Shaq. What do you want to drink? Oh my God, man. That's too funny. John, yeah, this is it. Prince's, then Bolton's, then everybody else. 100%. 100%. Shaq is the man, I know. You kids got any drugs? No, Shaq. He was doing that as a sheriff, searching people's cars like he was an undercover cop. People were like, what? But he was doing that in Miami, and there were people with real weight that were like, no. Oh, that cracks me up. They had to do a lot of cuts on that show. Tina, my sister-in-law, got a pic with Shaq at MGM Grand a couple years ago. That's awesome. I hear he's fantastic. Like, everyone says he's like the most super nice guy. I dropped Shaq when he DJ'd it. Nice. He dapped it. Was he cool? Dude, he seems awesome. Like, he really seems like authentic. Shaq is a nice guy on earth next to Freddie Freeman. These guys do unbelievable things and don't. Yes, 1,000%. Freddie's the same way. Freddie Freeman's a great dude. Great dude. That's why he gets a standing ovation whenever the Dodgers come to Atlanta. Bro, he gets it every time, and he will. Freddie Freeman is a great dude. Chester Pickett said, go ahead, shoot. Yep. That's spoken like a veteran right there. Shaq is cool, man. Shaq is a nice guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. We just read that one. Yeah. 34 miles till I can gamble again. There we go. Dude, you guys be safe, man. Knox he's got a scrimmage today. All right, let me get the picks up here, and then we'll jump out of here one more time for anybody who may have missed it. Iowa State +3, Stanford Hawaii under 53.5, Fresno State Kansas over 51.5. NFL Ravens Commanders over 35.5, Colts Bengals over 35.5. And then Major League Baseball Mets Braves over 9. We're also going to go with the Astros Orioles over 9. If you missed the home runs, let me get these up as well. Excuse me. Aaron Judge +205. Bryce Harper +250. Pete Alonso +310. Mike Trout +325. And Julio Rodriguez +350. So there we go. Roger said Shaq's influences was stepdad, military stuff. You know what? That makes sense now. And that makes sense why he's used to like the travel and stuff too. You know? I love to hear it. And Shaq's done a lot of stuff. And big shout out to him too. You know, a lot of the clothes and shoes, you know, he could have put big price tags on those, but he doesn't. Now it's smart business, right? Like, not downplaying that, but it's also cool that it's like, dude, everybody can afford. You know what I mean? There's something cool about that, man. Some sport, like, don't get me wrong, it's a business, and he's made a lot of money, but he's done it the right way. Dude, he was an undercover sheriff. So they would pull people over for, like, it was on a TV. So, I mean, obviously take that into consideration, right? But yeah, it was like, he was an undercover sheriff. That's how that whole thing started. And he would like approach cars. Like, I smell marijuana. Can we see? They're like, no, Shaq. Like, it'd be one thing. Like, I could be an undercover sheriff because nobody knows the hell that I am, right? Like, I would just look like some white dude that's a sheriff. But Shaq. I smell black tar in here, boys. Shut up, Shaq. We're just going to Dairy Queen. So that was the funny part, is that he would try to play like an undercover. People were like, literally the most like undisguisable person. Like, you cannot put a disguise on Shaq. Yes, that, yeah. Everyone was like, what? But one or two, he pulled over the wrong people who were not playing around. It was just cut off. Like, it's still the 305, dog. He got stuff going. There are a lot of LLCs that don't do anything in this city. Oh, my God, man. Shaq is funny. I love him. And part of the humor is that like, there's no chance that he can go with any disguise in anything. Oh, he's funny, man. I love him. All right, we'll get out of here. Everybody, have a wonderful Saturday. College football is here. It starts in an hour, so I want to make sure that I give everybody time to get picks and get set up, get everything in. Cyclone, best of luck to your boys, man. Hey, and if any Kansas State fans out there, hey, we're not coming to get you here. Best of luck to y'all. Any of your teams that are playing. It gets going. Each week gets real now, man. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I cannot thank you enough. Your friendship, man. I look forward to these shows every day. You make it so great. And it's such a great place to be. So everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Mims, you, Randall, Tiff, Knox, y'all travel safe. Let me know when you get back. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. We will see you tomorrow at normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. Till then, best of luck. Cash these tickets. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.